Hello students, welcome back to your class. So in today's class we are going to see quartile deviation continuous series. So in the previous class we covered quartile deviation, individual series and discrete series. So here we are going to see continuous series today, okay? Now let us see the formula first. So here I've given you the formula in different boxes. So here the main formula is QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1 by 2 and coefficient of QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. So this QD and coefficient of QD is the same for all the three series, right from individual, discrete and continuous. So the changes in the formula is here in the class and Q1 class and Q1 and again in Q3 class and Q3. Okay, so here we have totally 6 formulas. So Q1 class, only if we calculate Q1 class, we will be able to calculate Q1. Okay, so here Q1 class is equal to n by 4th item. So after computing Q1 class, we have to calculate Q1. So what is the formula for Q1? It is L plus n by 4 minus CF divided by F into I. Okay, here this formula already we have seen in median. So there it was n by 2. Here the difference is only n by 4. Okay, only 1 by 4 is the difference here. So it is similar to median continuous series. So in median also we calculated median class and then only we calculated median. So here also we are going to calculate Q1 class first, then Q1. Similarly Q3 class, then Q3. Okay. So we have seen the formula for Q1. Now Q3 class is equal to 3 into n by 4th item and Q3 is equal to L plus 3n by 4. So the difference here is we are going to add only 3. Q1, the difference for Q1 and Q3 is for Q1 it is n by 4. For Q3 it is 3 into n by 4. Okay. Now let us see a problem here. So find the quartile deviation and the coefficient of quartile deviation from the given data. So I have given here class interval and frequency. So if this class interval is given, then it comes under continuous series. So the values are starting from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60 and the final value is 60 to 70. And the frequency is 28, 31, 18, 21, 36, 49 and 20. Okay. So we are going to do the problem now. This is a question. So here what should we calculate? It is class interval is x. What is class interval? Class interval is x and the frequency is f. Okay, it is given here f. So x and f is given. We have to calculate CF, that is cumulative frequency. I hope you all know how to calculate CF. It is nothing but we are going to add the frequency step by step. The first value, that is 28, we have written here 28. Then with this 28 plus 31, that is 59. 59 plus 18, that is 77. 77 plus 21, that is 98. 98 plus 36, that is 134. 134 plus 49, that is 183. 183 plus 20, that is 203. So this is the final value, and always remember that n is n, the value of n and the highest value in the cumulative frequency should be the same. So okay, n and this cumulative frequency should be the same. So you can know that the calculation is correct. Okay, this 203 here we have derived from adding all the values of the frequency. ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா வேல்யூஸும் ஆட் பண்ணுறது தான் வந்து the n is equal to 203. அப்போ cumulative ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஹையஸ்ட் வேல்யூவும் வந்து சமேஷன் எஃப், அதாவது என்னங்கிறது என்னது சமேஷன் எஃப், இது ரெண்டும் வந்து ஈக்குவலாக இருந்தது அப்படின்னா இது வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் செஞ்சுருக்கக்கூடிய ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து கரெக்டுன்னு அர்த்தம். ஓகே, now let us move on to the formula part. Okay, this is the table calculation. Now we are going to see the formula calculation. Okay, now what should we calculate? Do you remember the formula? Let me recall the formula once again. So here first we have to calculate Q1 class, then Q1. Okay, then Q3 class, afterwards Q3. Then only we should go to this main formula. Okay, so first we are going to calculate Q1 class, then Q1, then second is Q3 class, then Q3. Finally, we are going to move on to this main formula. Okay, now let me move on to the calculation of the formula. So here I have taken Q1 class is equal to size of n by 4th item. So what is n? N is 203. We have already seen the total, that is n is summation f. Okay, 203. So 203 divided by 4, that is 50.75. So Q1 class is Q1, this is Q1 class. Okay, Q1 class is equal to 50.75. After calculating Q1 class, we have to calculate Q1. What is Q1 formula? L plus n by 4 minus Cf divided by f into I. I've already told you that we have to open a bracket here. That is, we have to open a bracket here. For what we are calculating this bracket, that is, we have to calculate the values inside the bracket first. Then we have to add it with this L value. Okay, so that is 10 plus 50 point. What is n by 4? N by 4 we have got it as 50.75. So here we are taking it as 50.75 minus Cf. So here you have derived the 50.75. Now we should move on to the table format. So here 50.7, we have to see where is 50.75. Okay, because Q1 class, what we got in Q1 class is 50.75. okay, that we have to see in CF. CF la the 50.75 irukkan paakrom, adu illa adukku aduthu irukkudiya highest value vandu 59. So I'll just zoom it up so that you can see it clearly. So here you can see that 59 is there. So that is the Q1 class. Okay, so Q1 class, put it in a box like this. This is your Q1 class. Okay, and here you can see that the formula I given you is L plus n by 4 minus Cf divided by f into I. Okay, so here L is the class limit that is given inside this box, that is 10. Okay, 10. So n by 4 we already know that it is 50.75 minus Cf. So Cf I've already taught you in median. அதாவது சிஎஃப் வந்து எப்படி எடுக்கணும், இந்த பாக்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த வேல்யூ, அதாவது 28 தான் வந்து சிஎஃபோட வேல்யூ. சரியா? ஸோ எஃப்ங்கிறது வந்து இந்த பாக்ஸ்க்குள்ளே இருக்கக்கூடியது எஃப். திஸ் இஸ் எஃப். ஸோ எஃப் எடுத்தாச்சு, சிஎஃப் எடுத்தாச்சு, எல் எடுத்தாச்சு. ஸோ எல் வந்து எல்லோட வேல்யூ என்னது? 10. ஓகே, எல்லோட வேல்யூ இஸ் 10. Now L is 10. So after knowing all these values, that is L, F, CF, and I is, what is I? I is the difference in the class interval. So here the class interval is 10 to 20. So what is the difference here? I is equal to 10. So we are going to take everything in this formula now. Okay, so here Q1 is equal to L plus n by 4 minus Cf divided by f into I. So here I have already told what is L. L is 10. Plus 50.75, that is n by 4 oda value வந்து என்னது 50.75 minus CF நான் சொல்லிட்டேன், அதாவது பாக்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கக்கூடிய CF value, that is 28 divided by f oda value வந்து 31 into 10. what is this 10? இந்த 10 வந்து class interval இருக்கக்கூடிய difference, அதாவது 10 to 20 அப்படிங்கிற class interval வந்து என்ன difference, அது வந்து 10. ஸோ இந்த calculation part எல்லாம் நம்ம முடிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் we are getting it as 22.75 divided by 31, that is 10.73, that is 17.3. So this is Q1 value. Okay, I hope all you understood this problem. Now let us move on to Q3 class and Q3. So similarly, after calculating Q1 class and Q1, we have to calculate Q3 class and Q3. So what is the formula for Q3 class? Size of 3 into n by 4. So what is 3 into n? 3 into 203 divided by 4, that is equal to 609 divided by 4, that is equal to 152.25. Okay, it's very simple. If you know to calculate Q1 class, similarly we are going to see that Q3 class also. So that is 152.25. Now we have to see in the calculation of the timetable. So here you can see that எந்த வேல்யூ எடுத்து பார்க்கணும், இப்போ 152.25 அப்படிங்கிற இந்த வேல்யூ வந்து நம்ம இந்த டேபிளில் எங்கே இருக்குதுன்னு பார்க்கணும், சிஎஃப்ல எங்கே இருக்குதுன்னு பார்க்கணும். ஸோ அதுக்கு நம்ம வந்து டேபிளுக்கு போகிறோம். ஓகே, இங்கே வந்து 152.25 எங்கே இருக்குது அப்படின்னா நம்மளுக்கு வந்து 183 தான் அதுக்கப்புறம் இருக்கக்கூடிய வேல்யூ. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் தி Q3 class. ஸோ Q3 classes இந்த 50 to 60. ஸோ இதில் வந்து இப்போ மார்க் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஃபார்முலா படி என்னது, L plus 3 into n/4 minus CF divided by F into I. ஸோ இதை வந்து L வந்து நம்மளுக்கு இந்த 50 இந்த லோவர் லிமிட் இல்லைன்னா எனது லோவர் லிமிட். ஸோ L is equal to 50. F வந்து நான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன், பாக்ஸ்க்குள்ளே இருக்கக்கூடிய வேல்யூ. CF வந்து பாக்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கக்கூடிய வேல்யூ. இதுதான் வந்து CFோட வேல்யூ. ஐங்கிறது வந்து கிளாஸ் இன்டர்வலோட டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். So it's very simple. So in what we are taking in the bracket, okay, what we are taking in the box, that only is the L value. So 50 is L, F is within the box, that is 49, but CF alone we are taking above the box, that is 134. Okay, 134, that is the CF value. Now we are going to substitute all these values in the formula of Q3 class and Q3, not Q3 class, Q3. So here you can see that in Q3 we are going to fill in all the values. So what did we see for L value is? L value is 50 here. So 50 plus 3 into 152 point, that is 3 into n/4, that is 152.25, that we have taken here. Okay. So here we are taking all the values, substituted all the values in the formula, and finally we have got it. The value is 53.7. Okay, Q3 value is 53.7. So what is Q3? Q3 is 53.7, and here this value is Q3 class. Q3 class. So we have calculated Q3 class and Q3 in this particular slide. Okay. Now this is the main formula. What is the main formula? QD and coefficient of QD. We have found out all the values, that is Q3, Q1, and we are going to substitute this in this formula. What is Q3? 53.7. What is Q1? 17.3. So 53.7 minus 17.3 divided by 2. So it's very simple. So we are substituting all the values, Q3 values and Q1 values in this formula, and the QD value is 18.2. That is what I have written here, 18.2. And again for coefficient of QD, the formula is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. So 53.7 minus 17.3 divided by 53.7 plus 17.3. So the value is 0.51. So finally we have to take and write all these values. QD is 18.2 and coefficient of QD is 0.51. Okay, I hope you all understood this problem. You once again repeat this video and see if you have any doubt. And now I'm going to give you a homework problem. Just work it out and put it in the Google Classroom. So here the homework is calculate quartile deviation. I've given here the x values and f values. Once if you see this class interval, so it comes under continuous series. Okay, so for continuous series, how many formula we have? We have 6 formulas. What is the first one? Q1 class, then Q1, Q3 class, Q3, then QD, coefficient of QD. So totally we have to get 6 answers for this particular problem. Okay. Okay students, work out this problem and put it in the Google Classroom. Thank you dear students.